Real, Mink. Who am I missing here? Metals. We'll leave these two. Somehow he's on phase. All right, we'll put Sim back on phase. AG, Joe, Austin, Esriel. Okay. Yo, shout out to this cat, my boy Juan, dude. This is fucking awesome. Still don't know how he got rostermania.com. This guy hacked some shit for sure. Okay, I think Heretics stay together. I think, obviously, Optics stick together. I think Cell goes to LAT. I do. So we'll do this. We'll put Dill here for now. We might revisit this. Because I think that Dill stays. I don't think they make two changes. I think Dill stays. And I think it's just a 1-for-1 with Dan. I think that's their team. So what was it? It was 0-4 here, right? It was 0-4, Abuza, and that was it. And they needed a fourth. Toronto was at a BZ team, right? It was like a BZ. Was it Zach? Was it Zach Ken that was in this spot? It was that, right? Wait, where's Kenny? Do I have Kenny somewhere? No. Oh, I had to click. This was the team, right? I think. And then Falcons are like, dude, Falcons are such a weird spot. Jamari, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so we need Nep. Trying to put players where like I think people are going so far. Cause like if I put Toby on phase and like it's 0-4 Toby, I actually like 0-4 Toby. But then Simp is on a flex, so I immediately hate 0-4 Toby. Immediately despise that. Cause like he could also just stay on Koi. Is he restricted or unrestricted? Do you guys know? I asked this yesterday, but I don't remember the answer. Do you guys know if he's restricted or unrestricted? Unrestricted? Okay. He could flex, but the only reason I think that he either doesn't want to or won't or doesn't want to was his tweet after EWC. But like regardless, someone has to make a role change on that team. So that's why I don't quite like Toby on phase. Because like what if Zach just stays on phase and Toby goes and just stays on Koi? Because I feel like this looks a lot better. Or you could swap like Ken, but I don't think Ken ends up on phase. I feel like this makes more sense. Zuma was pushing heavy sim to flex proppy. I'll never get behind that, dude. I'm never gonna get behind that. I'm never gonna get behind that. No, Toby would flex on Toronto. Because I mean, if you have Abe Joe, you want them to stay subs. I think Toby would flex in this situation. But the thing with this team is that it's just pace. It's all players can do everything, and it's pace. And I think that's really important because it's like what I said earlier, where I think like the main AR role is dead. Like if you look at all these teams, none of these guys have main ARs other than like Brandon. Like Scrap is the closest thing to it out of everyone else I think here. But he could still use a sub. He just doesn't like doing it. But he's still very proficient with a sub and can do it. I think that, like, truthfully, Brandon is really the only person here that is, like, a full-time fucking AR, in my opinion. And then, like, maybe Abuza, but he could still use a sub, too. Just not full-time like Ray wanted him to. But I like this team just because it's fucking pace. Like, this team is running you down, and they're really good at search. This team is fucking gross at search. I fuck with this Koi team. I think that's a good squad. I think Thieves stick with Dill. Is there a rumor for the Dill spot? Sells on Thieves. Is there and he also used a sub this year, chat. He just stopped using it for some reason. Is there a rumor for Dill's spot for Thieves, or were people just saying that he just wasn't going to be on the team? Kiz, I think Kiz, this might be insane propaganda. Don't get me wrong. I'm putting Kiz on Falcons. This might be insane propaganda. I'm putting Kiz on Falcons. Nep on Thieves for Dill. Because, like, if Nep goes to Thieves, then I'm putting Dill here. But, like, Dill and AG, knowing both of them, I feel like they would not work well together. That would not be a good work environment. Shaggy, thank you for the 23. It's weird that Nep's like not higher up on like in like the power rankings to me. What about Abe the Falcons? Abe the Falcons is still on the table as well, yeah. I think Abe I mean bro, Abe is on I heard he's on fucking Gentlemates. He's in the running for these guys. I heard that he's on Koi with this squad. I've heard that he's on Falcons with AG. I've heard he's staying on FaZe. Like, he's on 6 fucking teams. You gotta pick one. You gotta figure something out. I don't know, man. You gotta end up somewhere, man. Abe and Joe are a team of 2. They can't be a team of 2 because Abe is restricted. Unless FaZe is literally just like, hey, go shop around and see what you can get and come back to us, then they can be a team of 2. But obviously, I'm not privy to that information, so I have no idea. But they could be a team of 2, just looking around, yeah. But it would also have to be the same for Joe, which if I'm Toronto, I'm not letting that happen. Like, if I'm Toronto management and I just gave away Scrap to Thieves, you would have to pry Joe Deceives off of my roster from my cold, dead fucking hands. There is no way that this kid going into his 3rd season in the CDL and was one of the best players by far this entire season consistently, am I giving another one of those like that caliber of player away? Like, that's just, if I'm Toronto management, I'm not doing that. I'd rather pull out of the league before I do that shit. So like if this Abe shit is gonna work, I feel like he has to go to Koi if he wants to play with Joe. Cause like if you're Toronto and you give away Joe, like I feel like you lose all like pull. Because if I'm a player, if I'm an unrestricted free agent and I want to play with somebody and I see that Toronto has Joe, like that's a great landing spot. But if I'm a player and I see nobody on Toronto, then I'm like, they're not paying well. There's no one there that's like a top tier talent that I could play with. I have to live in Canada. You know what I mean? Like it gets significantly worse. So that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like it makes the most sense if Abe and Joe are going to team, it has to be on Koi. That's where my brain is at. Now, there is a possibility that one of these teams says, fuck you, and offers like 250 grand for both of these guys, and they just get a boat. I don't know. Like, there's obviously that could happen. No one could predict that happening, but Gentlemates could just go throw a cash bag somewhere. Falcons could just buy him. Like, I don't know. It's possible. But I think the more likely scenario playing out is that Abe is on Koi with Joe if they really want to play together. Okay, dude, the Falcons exercise that we did on stream the other day, dude, I'm still in the same boat. Every player here is just so weird. I'm going to put Dan here, I think. I think I liked Dan here. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I liked Dan here. Him and AG playing together is kind of weird, but you could just put Nep here too. I think Nep here isn't awful. It's a much different duo, I will say. Did we settle on Sib last time? I think we did when we went through and did the notepad thing. So if I'm looking at this team, and if I have Dan, I want Nep. If I don't have Dan, I want Kiz. I think Nep is better for this squad. Do you agree on Xnet being gone? I think so. It's no knock to Xnet because I actually think that he has the talent to compete, and I think his work ethic was super admirable this season, and I think he has a good head on his shoulders, and he's obviously super talented. It's his first season, but with the player pool that is available right now, I just cannot keep Xnet on this team if I'm Falcons. And again, that's not a knock to him, bro, but with the amount of talent available and the power shift of this roster mania, I feel like Xnet can't be on the team because I think that you have 2 relatively slow players. I need someone to run it. I think I need someone to run it because like you have enablers. I think Dan is a very good enabler. I think Dan can play around any style of COD. We've seen that with Optic in the first season. We saw that with Thieves in the second season. We saw that again this year with the way that he transitioned back to how he played on Optic. So I feel like Dan is pretty versatile and he can do what he needs to do. I think this team needs a fucking go button, like just green light, go button, rogue. And I think AG plays like that, but not the way that Nep does it. I think AG does it in a different way. I think Nep does it in like a run you down style, like high engagement style. And I prefer that for this team because I think if you put Kiz here, like I still like the team, but I think that just looks more underwhelming to me. And I think if the ARs were different, I think you could put Kiz here and I would be okay with it. But I think if we're going with Ghosty Sib, I think I would rather have Neptune in this situation. I think Kiz enables AG better. I agree with that, but I think Nep enables the whole team better than specifically Pred for Kiz. I think Nep makes the whole better. I think Kiz makes AG better. So I guess it would be just how you value that. Because I think Kiz is one of the best compliments to have as a sub duo, truthfully. I think Kiz is like, if I'm a high power SMG in the league and I need someone to just do the shit that I don't want to do because I'm dropping 1-2s every map, I want Kiz on my team. Like, that's the style that Kiz plays with for sure. But again, if I have these two on my team, I think I want Nep here. So I think we're going to keep Nep. All right, now we get into the fucking meat and potatoes, dude. The bottom of the league. Now's where we start throwing darts at a board. This is where shit gets fucking weird. Dude, the top is so much fun to talk about it. Then we get to the bottom and it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Nasty deserves a good team. I agree. Okay. Let's see. Where should we start? I guess we could do the omit squad here, but I just have a feeling that they're not going to be able to play together. I'll do it for now, and maybe we'll look at it in a little bit and see what it looks like, but I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to be able to play together, but we'll do it for now, and we'll see how the rest of this shakes out, and then reevaluate, I think. Okay, so that's C9, Gentlemates. I think of these orgs, Gentlemates probably has the best chance of getting the next level of talent. If we want to do Kids here, it can make things a little bit more interesting with Nep, though. Because I feel like if we do this, then we could do like nasty Nep somewhere. And then go from there. Because that makes things a little bit easier as well. Because we could just do that. And then go from here. Because I think of like the bottom 6 here, Gentlemates definitely has the next like tier. You know what I mean? Like after the top teams kind of like figure things out, I feel like Gentlemates have the most money to spend. God, Neptune Kremp is insane. That's a crazy. I don't know, dude. This is a weird looking one to me. Limit, thank you for the tier 1. I don't know, dude. Neptune Kremp sounds insane to me. Nah, they are blitzing. They're super duper blitzing. They are fucking 20 and 40, 40 and 20 blitzing for sure. Nasty Purge. I love the fundies. We got our go button. We need an X. We need an X factor. We need a Geo. We need. Do I want to roll swap somebody? A Beans? Do I want to roll swap somebody? If Gwen's down to flex, that could be interesting. Weird looking team. Could be interesting though. If Gwen said he's down to flex, could be a weird one. Awake. I'm not very high on Awake. Nasty Neptune Purge Gwen. I like the themes. I think it's a good cohesive team. I like the way that Byron and Purge could play around Nep and Gwen. They're also obviously capable of having insane pop-offs like we saw this year. I don't mind the team. It's a weird looking one, but I don't mind it. What is this? Also be open to being a flex next year. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense then. We'll do that. Halo guys? I don't want to do any Halo guys. Roll swapping Toby flex could be interesting. That'd be a fast team. We have Toby swapping on Koi right now. Don't know if I'm sold on that, but we have Toby flexing on Koi at the moment. Just like looking at all the names, dude, there's players getting absolutely fucked. All right, let's put Kremp on G2. We got Estriel Kremp. Like Geo still here as well. Like where do we put Geo? Cammy's still here. Can we bring Geo back to G2? I wonder if that's on the board. Like keep Estriel Geo, bring in Kremp. Snoopy. Snoopy is also there too. Ooh. Snoopy is also there too. Snoopy could just be on Boston again, right? Like he could just fucking still be here. Because technically he's still on Boston. Give him Formal. Matt ain't down here, bro. Matt's up here. Purge. We got Purge on Gentlemates right now. Ooh, hi, Commander. Yeah, we'll hop in GTA soon, chat. We're just fucking around with some roster shit right now. We'll hop in GTA soon though. Estrel's not on G2 anymore. I'm pretty sure he is, right? Isn't he? Abe. I do like Abe too, but not on G2 right now. Abe is a good shot though. Estriel, Crimp, and Geo. Wait, does Geo come back here? We need an AR for this team. We need someone with pace, but there's no pace on here. All the pace is gone. Push, push, mode push. All the pace is gone, man. Fuck. All right, Snoopy Purge. AR's there. We need a sub. Maybe like an Abe here, because Gwyn could technically flex, or we could let Gwyn stay on the sub and we could flex somebody else. JP was this? Hair in my mouth. Benjay, every time I open a roster mania stream, oh my fucking god, this is a cursed image. That is a cursed image. I kind of like Abe here. I think it's just a fun team. I don't know. This is absolutely probably not going to happen, but I like this. This is a fun looking team. That is a fucking cursed image. But Tej on Boston, the Tej reunion in Boston. TJ Halley, Snoopy Purge, Tej. Let Tej flex, and then like I feel like Spart's also a good shout. Like Spart wasn't bad on C9 at all. I thought Spart actually had a pretty good stint on C9. Put he Illy anywhere? Not to start, I don't think. Ender could find himself back in the league, but I don't think he starts in the league this year. Who to put with Austin? I kind of wanted to put like Abe here. We'll put Nero here. Do you guys think it's a high likelihood that Afro would team with F Dot again? Or do you think he would just like take an offer that he gets? Because then like Cobra's still here too. Fuck, I mean, we just got to pick players anyway, right? All right, we need a AR. Caesar's still on the board too. This is hard, bro. Spart. I like Spart too. I wanted to put Spart on Breach, but I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of players, bro. Like Jamie's not on a team. Caesar's not on a team. Like Afro, we still got to pick. So I think Afro should be starting. I wouldn't be surprised. Like F Dot, Cobra, all these guys. What was the Ravens team? What was the Ravens team pre EWC? Yeah, Beans is still on the board as well. We could put Beans here. For some reason, I just feel like Austin's playing with like younger players this year. Like I feel like he's not going to play with like a more established player. I kind of just want to do that rumored team because like I just don't know, bro. We're throwing darts at a board down here at this point. The full Euro squad. And then C9. Who do we have left? We have Nero. We'll put Nero here. No way he gets hoed. We have Jamie still. We also have Caesar. Like, there's not a world that Jamie's not on a team. Even if he doesn't have to be, if we don't want him here, he's got to be here. Like, Jamie's on a team. There's no way. Which, to be fair, I mean, this isn't C9. This is just the last team that I did down here. This could have easily be fucking Ravens too. Why is Real in the free agent list and here? That's weird. Wow, we have absolutely zero consistency on this fucking team. Guys are Wake starting on a team would be criminal. Nah, it won't be that bad. Oh, Jamie was staying on Koi. Could, but with the players that they're trying to get, I do not see that one happening. Nero Insight. Kill me. This is awful. Oh, this sucks. God, there's nobody jumping at me. Beans Cammy back at it. Insight Cammy. I don't know. I kind of like this. The G2 Boston Breach is good. The G2 Breach. Cap. God damn. This is a team. Let me put like Spart. That's a fucking team right there. Holy shit. God, when you get down here, it gets real muddy. I'm not going to lie. It gets real fucking muddy down here. So who do we leave out? We left out Wake. We left out Jonold, Caesar. It's kind of the people that could be starting. I think that is probably it. Yeah, I think that's it. Put Legend on the team. I just don't know what the Halos guy's intentions are. I would love to put him on one of these teams, but I don't even know if he's going to want to fucking play. Nah, Real's on Miami still. I don't know why there's two of him, but there is. And then I'm going to be 0 for 12 here, so this is going to be fun. Because shit's still happening. I think up here is pretty good. Maybe not Falcons. Maybe just like these 5 right here. Because I think Falcons could be just fucking anything.